everyone, it's Elizabeth Hughes again. Thank you so much for joining me. I want to talk today a little bit about brain fog. Brain fog, you probably all experienced it, let me put it this way. I genuinely hope you have never experienced it. But chances are you may have, because almost every client I see and many of the patients I care for in my dermatology practice have this condition. Now, there's no accepted medical criteria for brain fog. In fact, regular medicine doesn't accept it as a real condition. But you know what it feels like. You feel confused, you can't get started, overwhelmed by simple tasks. Oftentimes you feel like you're stuck, like you're lethargic, like you can't get moving, you can't focus, you can't remember anything. It's horrible. This is a terrible condition. And I am actually really worried about the fact that so many people have this. This is not, again, normal. It may be common, and I'll be talking about that in some future things. It may be common, it may be regular, it may be normal, but it's not healthy, and it really isn't normal. And we shouldn't call it normal, and we shouldn't commiserate with others and say, oh, that's just normal, that's just what happens. No, it is not normal, and it is not healthy. Because medicine doesn't recognize this as a legitimate, I hate that idea of legitimate illness, but yeah, medicine doesn't recognize brain fog as a legitimate illness. It does not have solutions for it. It doesn't have solutions that work, and it doesn't have any sort of long-term cure for it. Brain fog is such a big problem and such a devastating problem for so many people that I have written an ebook about brain fog, and you can download that completely for free. I share a lot about my own struggles with brain fog, and believe me, I used to have it bad all day, every day, or practically all day, every day, and I thought I was never ever going to get out of it. But I found an unusual trick. I don't want to call it a trick. An unusual series of techniques that don't seem intuitively like they would help, but they totally do. And they totally did for me. And then once I discovered them, I went back and I figured out the science behind why would that work? Why does that help? Why doesn't anybody know this? Well, I've shared it all in my ebook. So if you are interested in learning more about how to overcome brain fog, how to think more clearly, get more energy, feel more in control of your life, download my ebook. You can find it at my website, www.elizabethhughesmd.com, and you can go for the tab that says Brain Fog Solutions and download the book there. I hope you read it, and I hope you let me know how it works for you, because I really do want to know so I can improve what I do for people. And if you have any questions, you can always find me at my website. Just hit the Contact Me form, or just email me, elizabeth@elizabethhughesmd.com. So thank you once again for joining me. It's a pleasure to speak with you. Thanks. Bye.